I'm Samya. The passage is. And now the question. Radical shifts in the policies of the Indian government and its signing the Gurukul draft have started a country-wide debate just as. Now for the solution, let us first check out the first paragraph. In the first paragraph, the Gurukul draft has been improvised with if the move by China, Russia and other erstwhile centrally planned economies to join the World Trade Organization is largely a result of their energetic efforts to get involved with the global economy. From this, we can say that here, option number 1, which says to get involved with the global economy, China, Russia and other countries have decided to join the World Trade Organization. Option number 1 is the correct answer. Thank you. करके दिखाएंगे. Hello, I'm Samya. The passage is. And now the question. In future, leverage in all deals will be decided by the economic capacity of the player. And now for the solution, let us check out the second paragraph. We can clearly see that there has been references made as leverage in all deals will be decided by the economic capacity of the player rather than on moral principles. Political and strategic bargains of the kind underdeveloped country made in the days of the Cold War are no longer possible. And also, the political will be provided soft and has practically disappeared except in emergency. Here, the India can obtain a level international playing field only if they make a necessary effort to get into the game. Now, let us check out the options. Here, option number 1, they may also be decided in moral principles. Now, we had clearly seen that this is indeed contradicted in the paragraph. Therefore, we say that option number 1 is incorrect. Option number 2, political and strategic bargains of the Cold War days by underdeveloped countries shall no longer be possible. This is indeed what has been said in the paragraph and therefore we say that this is indeed a correct answer. Option number 3, the political will to provide soft aid still remains, whereas this was indeed contradicted and therefore this is incorrect. Option number 4, countries like India are likely to get a level playing field even if they do not get into the game, which is indeed the opposite of what has been said in the paragraph and therefore we can say that this is incorrect as well and therefore the answer to this question is option number 2. Thank you. करके दिखाएंगे. Hello, I'm Samya. The passage is. And now the question. Self-reliance and a market economy with the human face are the objectives of the Indian reforms program and here the correct answer is option number 3, which says now regional action in addition to national action is asked for. Examples EU, ASEAN, NAFTA and APEC. Now this we can clearly see is there in the passage in paragraph number 3. Here, self-reliance and market-based economy with the human face are the proclaimed objectives of the Indian reform programs. Here, the need of EU, ASEAN, NAFTA and APEC is done and therefore we can say that this is what the main theme in this question. Now, if we look at the first option, we see that proliferation is incorrect. It is what is needed. Now, therefore we can say that these are incorrect option in the light of option number 3 and thus the answer is option number 3. Thank you. करके दिखाएंगे. Hello, I'm Samya. The passage is. And now the question. The option which best summarizes the central theme of the passage is. Now for the solution, let us first check out the fourth paragraph. Here, in this paragraph, we can clearly see that to be at loggerheads with your neighbor could go against your economic interest, whatever the political and security implications. Thus, SAC has also to move with the times and concertize its regional agenda. Drawing from the European experience, it could plan for the scenario based on cooperation between India and Pakistan. Already, there are positive indications on this front. Now, we can clearly see that SAC is playing a very important role. Now, from this, we can say that the answer is option number 1. In today's world, it is the economic muscle that counts, and in India's case, this can be developed by revitalizing SAC and simulating exports. Now, from this, we can say that the answer to this question is option number 1. All the other options lose their charm, as in the main theme of the paragraph could only be option number 1. Thank you. करके दिखाएंगे. Hello, I'm Samya. The passage is. And now the question. Creation of a favorable working environment between India and Pakistan is necessary as. For the solution, let us check out the fourth paragraph. In this paragraph, we can clearly see that India-Pakistan having a bonding done by the SAC will make the problem very much feasible. And therefore, we can say that the answer to this question is option number 4, which says, instead of relying on the goals on the gloss of the West, India should look to SAC and Asia for future possibilities. And thus the answer is option number 4. Thank you. करके दिखाएंगे. Hello, I'm Samya. The passage is. And now the question. The major contribution to India's external account will have to come from the export of goods and services. Now, for the solution, let us first check out the fifth paragraph. Here, from the exports of goods and services, all the miracle economies have been result of meticulous planning in which trade, industries, finance and the government worked together, making projections for 15 years or more. Now, from this we can clearly see that if India must give up its ad hoc exports policy and advert meticulous planning in which trade, industry, finance and the government work together, making projections for 15 years or more, seems like the most logical answer to this question. All the other options loses their relevance in the presence of this option. And therefore we can say that the answer to this question is option number 4. Thank you. करके दिखाएंगे. Hello, I'm Samya. The passage is. And now the question. While infrastructural upgrading in transport, communications, banking and legal services is vital, liberalization also means. Now for the solution, let us first check out the sixth paragraph. Here, we can clearly see that liberalization also means the lifting of government regulations in favor of self-regulation. Now from this, we can say that the answer to this question is option number 4, the lifting of government regulation in favor of self-regulation. Thus the answer is option number 4. Thank you. करके दिखाएंगे. Hello, I'm Samya. The passage is. And now the question. New exportable items in the Indian kitty can come. For the solution, let us first check out the sixth paragraph. In the sixth paragraph, we can clearly see that the experience in the export of marine and fruit products, spices and cut flour supports this thesis. Here, a thesis has been explained that the production will be maximized if the export of these particular items has been done. And therefore, we can say that the answer to this question is option number 4, where also from marine and fruit products, spices and cut flour sectors is there. Answer is option number 4. Thank you. करके दिखाएंगे. Hello, I'm Samya. The passage is. And now the question. The limited market abroad for Indian textiles is due to. Now for the solution, let us check out the last paragraph. Here, in the last paragraph, there has been explanation that the quality, price, lack of assured supplies and above all, our inability to plan production for export markets have hurt us. And also that to do something, our products meet international standards and are accompanied by services and marketing of the same quality. Now, let us check out the options. Option number 1 says quotas alone. Now we can see that this is indeed contradicted in the last paragraph, and therefore option number 1 is incorrect. Option number 2, quality and price which are not consistent with European standards. Now this is indeed what we had seen in the question, we had seen in the paragraph. Therefore, this could be a logical answer, but let us check out the other options as well. Option number 3, lack of assured supplies. Now, we have seen that this is indeed there as well. Option number 2 and 3 are both present in the last paragraph. Now, option number 4, quality, price, lack of assured supplies, and also our inability to plan the production of export market. Now, we have seen that the quality, price, and lack of assured supplies is mitigated in this particular option, and therefore option number 2 and 3 are incorrect. Only option number 4, which comprises all the other options, is the correct answer. Therefore, the answer to this question is option number 4. Thank you. करके दिखाएंगे. Hello, I'm Soumya. The passage is, and now the question. The technique or approach of the passage can be best described as. Now, for the solution, we had seen that there has been many of the facts that is presented in the particular passage. The author has inclined that these facts, if taken into consideration, would make India a very developed country, and therefore we can say that the author has trying to illustrate facts in this particular passage. Option number 2, making an hypothesis, which is obviously incorrect as there has been no hypothesis made, and also there has not been any generalizing of the specific. Here, author has made some criticizes, but also there has been some explanation to it, and therefore option number 4 cannot be the main theme or the technique or approach of the passage. Here, therefore the correct answer is indeed option number 1. Thank you. करके दिखाएंगे.